So last week on the account was a very green week, as you can see here. But this week, I took a very first loss on the account. So I'm going to show you my dashboard and everything. But before I do that, let me show you the trade that I took, why I entered the trade, and the reason why I think it ended up as a loss. So let's jump into the charts. Let me show you the exact trade that I took. Welcome to my trading view. So as you can see, this is the trade that I took, and the you can see that it ended up as a loss right here. So let me just quickly explain the reason why I entered this trade for you. All right. So last week I took a buy somewhere here, right about this point here, exactly this low. That was where I took a buy last week. If you want to see the buy, you can just check my last video, right? So you can see that last week's trade was a 3-hour trade, exactly like this. Okay, so this week I was expecting it to continue this uptrend. You understand? So if you look at euro USD, let's start from the daily time frame. Let me just quickly explain why I entered the trade for you. So on the daily time frame, right, you will see that okay, the swing structure, it broke this low here. So we can say okay, it's bearish, abi. But if you look at this pullback here, there is a liquidity high here that got taken out. There's also another one up here that got taken out. So what I was thinking when it took out this first one, I was like, okay, we might start trending down. And if you look at the 4-hour time frame, initially the trend was bearish, right? It break structure here, took out that high, that liquid, the swept liquidity there, and then we have break of structure down, break of structure again, another break of structure here. But now look at what now happened. It now broke structure here and then broke structure again. So after I broke this structure here, I entered this trade. You understand? Last week I entered this trade here last week, and it gave me 3 hour. So what I was expecting is okay, I was thinking that maybe it's going to continue to push up and sweep that second liquidity daily time frame liquidity high right there. So it didn't do that, right? So my entry was very simple. Using the 4-hour time frame, I just look okay. When I scale down into the 1-hour time frame, you can see that within this impulsive move here, we have this liquidity low here, and after it swept liquidity, it broke structure again. So that was my reason. I was like, okay, since it broke structure, it came back. So if you look at this level here, you see that okay, in this level here we have a break of structure, abi. So it means that the 1 hour is now in line with the 4-hour time frame. So what I was expecting is that it was going to, no, this one is a break of structure here, right? So you can now see that okay, the 4-hour time frame broke structure. The 1 hour time frame that is now making a pullback and forming lower low, lower high, lower low, it now switched to bullish as well. So it was now bullish, and then when it pulled back, I was like, okay, this is the lower low, lower higher high, then this will be higher low, and then we'll now enter another, we'll now make another higher high. That was my that's what I was thinking when I was entering the trade. So you can see that I swept liquidity here and it gave a little impulse up there. So at this point here, I was like, okay, since the 1 hour time frame has shifted in line with the 4-hour time frame, you understand, in line with the 4-hour time frame right here, like this, break of structure, break of structure, and now the 1 hour time frame also broke structure, and then the 1 hour time frame also gave us a break of structure. So that was what I was looking at, and I decided to just buy it and place my low. You can see that in this 4-hour time frame again, this place here give us what, a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. So although I don't really use a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, I just decided to enter right there and put my stop there. So that's the main reason why I entered this trade. So right now, let me take you to my dashboard. Let me show you everything. Then I will now tell you the main reason why I think this thing is moving down, because I'm expecting a move, a continuation into the upside, but that failed. So I'm going to explain the main reason why I think that is. Welcome to my dashboard. As you can see, this is my daily drawdown level because I took that loss. So this is actually my current daily drawdown level. Now, my max drawdown level is 600 because it is static drawdown, so I'm still up 2%. That's why. So this one is my profit target. As you can see, it's remaining about $300 for me to pass the challenge because I'm up 2%. So let's go into the deeper stats. Let's go into the deeper stats, see more stats, and let me show you. My net P&L is 106, which is 2%. Win rate is 50% because I only took two trades. One was a win and one was a loss. Profit factor is really high, 3.23. Then average win, this was the win last week. And then as you can see, so this is today's loss right here. So you can see my win compared to the loss, which is 3:1. So that shows that it's really nice. So this is like the goat funnel trader dashboard has a lot of features. I talked about it in my review of the goat funnel trader dashboard. You will see it on my channel. I reviewed their dashboard and it's a really nice one. So basically this is it, the profit factor, consistency and all that. So you can see they have a lot of features, but that's the main stuff. So that's the main stuff. So this is my profit factor. This is my let me show you all this one. Trade expectancy also is very high, 53. So basically that's it. So let me now explain the reason why I think this loss happened. Let me explain the reason why for you.
So let me explain the major reason why I think this trade moved back on me, and instead of Euro USD continuing the buy, it reversed and hit my stop loss. So this news came out that Donald Trump refused Iran's proposal for peace. You understand? Now, when the war continues, if the war continues rather, this is going to mean that the price of crude oil is going to increase. And if the price of crude oil increases, it benefits the US dollars. Why? Because the US is a major exporter of what? Refined oil. So if the price of oil increases, what will happen to the US dollar? The value is going to increase, meaning that if dollar increases, what will happen to Euro USD? It will go down. That's number one. Then the second one is that the US dollars used to act as a safe haven currency. So if there's war, if there is unrest in other countries, or if there's war generally, most people move their money to the US dollar, or to the US rather, so that it will serve as a safe haven currency for them. So those are some things that favors the US dollar. So when the peace deal is shaky, because Donald Trump said that in the news, he said that whether the peace talk is on life support or something like that, meaning that that is about to fall out or even be cancelled. And now, if that thing happens, it means that the war is going to be resumed. So if the war resumes, what will happen to the dollar? Is going on. So that's the major reason why I think that fundamentally, I think that's why it's pulled back. You understand? But I'll still be watching my technical strategy and see if it's going to, if there's still going to be another setup. But I'm just going to be extra careful because at this point, any news, if Donald Trump releases a tweet now, the dollar might go up, the dollar might come down. You understand? So I'm just going to be extra careful going forward. Anyways, this is just part of normal losses in the trading space. This is just part of normal losses. I'm seeing it as a normal loss. You understand? Because last week I made 3R, and then this week, I don't know if I'm still going to take another trade. If I take another trade, I will let you guys know. But I'm just seeing it as normal loss because that 3R of last week is still making me to be in profit. If you look at the screen now, you see that I'm still up. You understand? I'm still up 2%. So my goal now is what I'm focusing on is to just continue to take my setup. If I see it, if my setup plays out, I'll take the trade. If it does not play out, I'll just stay out. So guys, if you are watching these videos, I just want to use this opportunity to ask for a favor. You understand? I've been trying to grow on YouTube for a while, and I need all the help I can get. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and I need your help. So all you need to do is to just give this video a like and subscribe if you are not yet subscribed, so that I can hit that 1,000 subscribe so that I can get to 1,000 subscribers. I beg. So if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. All right. So if you would like to follow up with this journey, and if you want to see all the trades I'm taking, if you want to follow along with my trades and see how the results play out, how everything ends up, then all you need to do is to just click on this playlist right here. You see all my trades, you see everything. You'll be able to follow along with this journey. So if you want to see that, just click here and I'll see you over there.